I'm meteorologist David Church from the National Weather Service office in Billings, Montana. This webinar was given live at 1 p.m. on November 6, 2012 and discusses the winter storm set to impact Montana from Thursday through Sunday. An upper-level Pacific trough will approach the region from the west on Thursday, ushering in Arctic air from the north. Temperatures will begin to fall well below normal by Thursday and Friday, with high temperatures only in the teens and 20s by Sunday. The trough will also usher in plenty of Pacific moisture that will combine with the Arctic air to create a prolonged snow event for much of eastern Montana. Snowfall will begin in the west from Livingston to Great Falls on Thursday and slide east across the state through Sunday. The slow-moving nature of the system will allow for significant snowfall accumulations. The surface low will track from central Wyoming on Friday into the eastern Dakotas on Saturday and will allow strong winds to develop behind it. This will create problems with blowing snow and dangerous wind chills across eastern Montana for Friday through Sunday. So to give you an idea of the kind of temperatures we're talking about, here's a graphic courtesy of the Glasgow Forecast Office. Here you can see the difference between the forecast high temperatures in the 50s and 60s across Montana on Wednesday and the much colder forecast high temperatures of the teens and 20s by Sunday. These cold temperatures, along with the expected gusty winds behind the surface low, will lead to dangerous wind chill values in eastern Montana. So to give you an idea of where we're expecting the most snowfall accumulation, this graphic shows the 7-day total water equivalent precipitation. While these are not snowfall totals, the highest snowfall totals will follow this pattern, with the highest values expected over the mountains and from Livingston to Great Falls and northeast to Glasgow. Snowfall amounts will taper off towards southeast Montana and into northern Wyoming. This graphic highlights the expected timing and impacts of the winter storm. Impacts will first be felt in the red shaded area covering the mountains in the area from Livingston to Judith Gap to Great Falls. The highest snowfall amounts are expected here, with snow beginning on Thursday and continuing through Saturday before the storm system begins to shift eastward. At least 1 to 2 feet of snow are expected in the mountains, with at least a foot of snow from Livingston to Judith Gap to Great Falls. The area highlighted in yellow, which extends across northern Montana toward Glasgow and Williston, will see the second highest snowfall totals, with snow beginning Friday and continuing through Sunday. Snowfall amounts around 1 foot are possible, with strong winds picking up behind the surface low for Saturday and Sunday. Snowfall amounts will be less for southeast Montana and northern Wyoming. To wrap up the impacts for this winter storm, expect to see a strong cold front come through Thursday, with high temperatures only reaching the teens and 20s by Sunday. A widespread winter storm will develop ahead of the Pacific trough, with snow beginning to fall across the west on Thursday and spreading east through Sunday. The highest snowfall amounts will be seen from Livingston to Great Falls and northeast to Glasgow, with amounts tapering off toward southeast Montana and northern Wyoming. Strong winds of 15 to 30 miles an hour will develop behind the surface low, which will create problems due to blowing snow and dangerous wind chills. Thank you for listening to today's briefing. If you have any questions, feel free to contact the National Weather Service office in Billings or visit our webpage for the latest forecast. The National Weather Service office in Glasgow will be hosting a webinar tomorrow, Wednesday, November 7th at 1 p.m. to provide you with the latest information on the forecast.